Hello everyone, Troy here from BBR Worms and Greens. Quick update, and then I'm about to do a couple other videos. So first update is these guys down here are all doing quite nicely. These are the 0% castings, 10% and 20%. This is the 20% cilantro, and let's see here. This is the 0% cilantro, and this is the 10%. So I actually just cheated yesterday, so these are kind of out of the mix. The 20% is doing far better, but I had some extra castings and I needed to put them somewhere, so I threw them on here. So these ones are, well, they're kind of dry castings on top now, but these are kind of out of the mix. This guy here is the 0%, 20%, and 10%. Honestly, this one I feel like is probably the biggest. These two are out of the three. These ones and these ones are probably the best. I'd say these ones, the 10% are actually, if you're taking all three into account, are definitely doing the best out of all three of them. But 20%, these two are better overall than these three combined. So, because this guy's just a little wimpy dude. And then back there, you have the 0%, the 10, and the 20% cucumber for the castings. And these castings are definitely doing, these ones are definitely doing better, the 20%, than the rest of them. So, that being said, I mean, is it the end of the world either way? No, because they didn't have the same amount of light. There's a lot of things that were not ideal with this setup. So it's just more unscientific and fun more than anything. Beyond that, I desperately need to build this shelf on Sunday, so in 2 days, because right now I'm literally just stacking some extra bins. You're gonna want to watch one of my next videos. I'm doing in a few minutes. This poor little bin here. This is one of my baby bins. So I have three. I have this one here, this one, and this one. This guy here had a lot of potworms, and I think it either got too wet or too acidic. I lost a lot of little babies, so not too happy about that. But I've started to dry it out. I put some stuff on there, some dolomite lime, and we're going to talk about that in my next video and see kind of what happens. So there's those there, and I'm also going to do a feeding, but not all of them on camera, just kind of maybe one or two. And for the last update, me and my wife are, actually I'm just going to flip no, I'll leave it like this. Me and my wife are going crazy. We're going to do a big, very, very, very big personal garden plant sale, in a couple months. So right now we have 72 cell trays. We have 4 of them here, another 4 up here, one there. These up here equal 72, but I overseeded the heck out of them. They're herbs. These are tomatoes. Those down there are all going to be tomatoes. These are all tomatoes, and I have 3 more flats downstairs of these. And that's just round 1. I literally bought another shelf like this, and we're going to do another one downstairs. So this one's going to be entirely full when I fix this side up here and optimize these. These are going to be entirely full. I have some new lights coming in. So we're going to get regular updates every couple of weeks on the progression of these. I think we might be a little bit too early, and we might get giant plants at a lot of them. She seems to think that it's okay, so we're just gonna have to see. But we're planning to do, several runs of these. I might even have to buy a couple more shelves. I don't know. I'm thinking I will. So, anyways, my goal, I mean, it's probably unrealistic. I'm hoping over several plant sales, because there's a lot here. I'm hoping over several plant sales in Canada, Ottawa specifically, that I'd love to see at least $5,000, but we'll have to see. But I mean, it's going to be probably a couple thousand plants we're planting. And one cool thing we're going to do before I let everyone go these shelves here. So these are, you know, the standard six tier, 72 or 84 inches high. I don't remember. Anyways, 48 inches wide, 18 inches deep. We're actually planning to turn these into a greenhouse. So if you think about it, if you have one of these and then you have another one, you know, like a few feet away, throw some crossbars, some like pieces of wood or 2x4 or something like that above them. Obviously, throw a whole bunch of sheeting down, and then, you know, definitely fabricate a wood, you know, like a wood roof, of not really a roof, but just a frame where you can hang put some sheeting that's diagonal to get rain and stuff like that. We're hoping to harden them up outside for, you know, a couple weeks or whatever it is, outside. So, you know, throw a little heater on the ground or something like that. Anyways, it's I don't want to say it's an experiment because I'm going to be watching the temperature every single day, and I really hope to God I don't have to intervene or anything like that once it actually all go outside. But it'll be pretty cool to throw 2 or 4. I don't know how many shelves we're going to do yet, but probably 4 just to make it worthwhile space-wise. But you know, because they'll probably be taller than this, so we're probably going to have to remove some shelves and everything like that. So I'm guessing we're going to have kind of 2 and 2 on the other way, and then probably a whole bunch on the ground, right, outside. So this is going to be going on our deck, and I think when it's done, it's going to be a pretty cool DIY temporary greenhouse. Because the nice thing, and this is kind of what I brought up to my wife, is that what is a greenhouse? It's literally shelves and a roof and some sides. So if you already have basically the walls and you already have the shelves, you kind of just need to put something around it and make sure, yes, you have a good roof. So because it's only going to be going outside for a couple weeks probably, you know, something, a decent construction of wood, with a couple layers of plastic sheeting, like thick 6 mil or something like that, around the top and then around the sides and whatever, should be able to protect it. I mean, we're gonna have to see. It could be a terrible freaking idea. I hope not. But we're gonna go from there. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get to my 2 other videos. One of them is the potworm rehabilitation / feeding. See what we can do there. I only noticed them last night, so I literally fluffed everything up and did the best I could. And today I'm going to be feeding them because they're due. They haven't had food in a week and a half, anyways. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do one quickly on how I make my worm chow. So, anyways, see you guys in a few minutes. Bye.